Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Spirit Mail. It's time for my favorite reading. What does Spirit want you to know? It's my favorite reading because we ask no questions, not like about career or money or love or anything like that. We just want Spirit to tell us whatever it is they want us to know. So God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, thank you so much for our friends born under the sign of Sagittarius. Please show us clearly what is your message for them at this time for the coming weeks. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us clearly what is your message for Sagittarius. Okay, guys, y'all ready? Gonna find out what's going on here. Current energy. 7 of Fire. What's crossing you? We have the Queen of Earth. I'm sorry. Guys, y'all know, I love y'all so much. There's some kind of connection with y'all that I can't seem to break. What is your underlying energy is the 7 of Earth. What is your recent past? Queen of Fire. Your crowning energy, King of Water. Okay. Your near future is the 9 of Earth. Wow. Your energy toward all this, your attitude toward all this is Call. What is your outside influence? 5 of Earth. Your hopes and fears? 9 of Air. Somebody had this exact card. Somebody in your element group, Aries or Leo. I think it was Aries. Had this. No, it might have been Leo. Somebody had this same card in the same placement. That's hopes and fears. And then your potential outcome is 4 of Air. So some of you may already be in all of this energy, and some of you may be ready to get there. It's a general reading, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs also. Current energy right now is the 7 of Fire. So for the 7 of Fire is the same as the 7 of Wands, but this particular card, this is Colette Baron reads the Good Tarot. Okay, so we see this magical horse, unicorn, reared up on this solid piece of earth, and there's all these little orbs around. It's a pretty magical feeling, and it's about it's for me it feels like a celebration of things that you've accomplished, or feeling like you want to have some hope, like there's a feeling of hope. But then this is crossing you, the Queen of Earth. And because it's a crossing card, it's almost like I feel her saying, okay, let's get real. And I don't feel like it's her saying it. I feel like it's the crossing card for me can either be a push forward or it can be something that holds you back. So the Pentacles are all about the Earth. It's the same as the Pentacles. It's all about what's actually happening in our world. What's going on in this 3D reality. So the Queen for me is like the mama or the mother, the nurturer. So she's like the nurturer of what's going on in this world. So it's like you're feeling all magical, right? And then the mama part of you, who doesn't want you to get hurt, who doesn't want you to get your hopes up too high, is saying, yeah, but reality is. That would be the part of what's holding you back. What could be in this same energy moving you forward is you have all of these ideas about, maybe finding a little bit of hope in your heart about something. And then this mama, the nurturer, says, okay, let's walk it out. Let's walk it out in this 3D reality and see how we can make it happen. Let's look at the resources that we have. Are there people you can count on? Are there whatever it is. There's there's two different ways that she could be showing up, right? And whichever way is going to determine, I can't even talk, determine whether you move forward or whether you continue to hold yourself back. If she's coming in saying, yeah, but we got to look at reality, then she's squashing your own current energy that's wanting to rise up in you. But if she's saying, let's see how we can walk it out, then she's going to help you move forward. Your underlying energy is the Seven of Earth. So there's a part of you, golly, I'm telling y'all, that guy in the window keeps coming back up to me. There's a part of you that keeps saying, okay, I've done all the right things. The Seven of Earth is about the same as the Seven of Pentacles. It's about, we reap what we sow. We plant things and then we grow those things. If we plant frustration, we grow frustration. We know that. If we plant happiness, we grow happiness. We know that. If we plant oranges, we grow oranges. We know that, right? So it's like you know that. You've got that figured out, right? And that's why this right here is making you feel pulled, like there's something that's not happening right. So, but it could, depending on the conversations you're having with yourself. In the recent past, here you are showing up in your own reading, the Queen of Fire. This is not gender specific. This is the nurturing part of yourself, right? Something inside of you. It's like something inside of you recently has said to you, look, we have got a purpose. We've got to find our passion. We need to find our inspiration, something inside of you. And possibly you did recently find some inspiration about something. Or could have had a light bulb moment. See how her light is all lit up around her head? It's like you could have had a real light bulb moment whenever you had and suddenly had a solid understanding about this is why things have been the way they are. And I have the power to change it, right? So I'm feeling a little magical. I'm feeling a little magical because I feel like, yeah, I can change things. But my reality, my realist side of my brain is saying, yeah, well, look at reality. There's, whatever's going on out there. Your crowning energy is the King of Water. So the kings are visionaries and task oriented. They do things, right? And they make things happen. And he's the King of Water, and water is about the emotions, and the cups are about unconditional love and all that other kind of stuff. So he's saying, okay, I know who I am and I love myself. For me, the crowning energy is your higher self, your guides, your angels, your archangels, the Holy Spirit. We know who we are. We know who you are. We're wanting to move you forward in that. We're wanting you to move forward in that, what you truly know about yourself. We want you to truly unconditionally love and accept yourself and move yourself forward. Honor who you are. And look where it brings you. In the near future, you have the potential to walk in this total independence, financial independence, spiritual independence, and emotional independence. That's where they're trying to move you to. And the potential is there for it to happen in the very near future. This is beautiful. Where you're not really worried about how others achieve what they achieve, because you know how you can achieve what you achieve. Whatever other people do is of no relevance to you, because you understand what works for you. And then your attitude is the call. So this is the same as the Judgment card. And I feel like, Sagittarius, there's part of you but it's been happening, actually. Part of you is rising up saying, I am worthy of this, of good things in this life. I'm worthy of it. And you're right, you are. But what happens in our reality really, is sometimes it holds us back because we can't reconcile it with what we feel like we are worthy of, or whatever. But I don't feel like you have an issue of you're not good enough. I feel like you get frustrated more more with spirit, that things aren't working out exactly the way they're supposed to, because you're worthy of it. But even though we're worthy of it, there's things that we have to do, right? There's things that we have to adjust in our own psyche sometimes. Your outside influence is the 5 of Earth. So I feel like there might be some struggle going on with you. Maybe it's financially, maybe it's spiritually, maybe it's emotional, but you're feeling some sort of abandonment. And things have happened in your life that looking at it from this 3D perspective, you can say, well, look at that, that can't possibly be spirit loving me, that, whatever, and I'm worthy of it. So it's like there's this conflict going on, and just like the man in the mirror, you're like, man, I've been doing all the right things, but I feel so empty. I feel like, what is going on here? So again, there's that struggle within yourself. Your hopes and fears are to go or to conquer these worries, to conquer these mind games, to conquer the feeling of well, this is reality. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that coming from, it's almost like you're not you're saying it, but you are saying it, but it's like you're not the ones telling me you're saying it. Somebody's saying, well, this is kind of like what Sagittarius is feeling like. Well, this is reality, and reality sucks, and I've done all the right things, and reality still sucks. And so it's like you're wanting to overcome all that, right? You're wanting to get past all that and put it to bed for once and for all. And your potential outcome is the 4 of air. So this is your near future, and this is your potential outcome. Like, so you're going to get to this place in the near future. You're going to have this energy that allows you to walk into this if you want to. But even if you walk into this, then you're going to find something else to say. Okay, I'm done with that now. What's next? It's like something else, some other part of you is gonna be a little frustrated, because you're always gonna want more. And guess what? That is okay. That is okay for us to always want to go deeper, figure out another way to do it, or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. That's really a great place to be. Where, okay, I finished this. I conquered that. I found my passion. I found my purpose. I made her shut up. I told her if she couldn't get on board with me, she needed to go somewhere else, because I'm moving forward whether she wants to come or not. Because I like this energy much better, and I'm going to be able to walk forward in this energy so that I can gain my independence, right? Because I am worthy. I am worthy. Not for spirit to bow down and wait on me, because that's not what they're here to do, but they are here to help me. And sometimes whenever Garth Brooks, I'm hearing that song, sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Sometimes whenever my prayers don't get answered, I think they're picking at me, but they're really not, because whenever I look back, I think, oh, thank God that didn't work out, or thank God it ended up being this instead of that. Those kinds of things. So your potential is that you're going to conquer all this, that you're going to get on top of it all. You're going to find that fulfillment, and then all of a sudden, you're going to be at this place where you're like, okay, so now what? What next? And I love it, and I'm laughing because it's kind of fun to be at that place. Like, okay, now what? We got that done. Now what? Let's go do the next thing, right? Sagittarius, I love y'all so much. God, guides, angels, archangels. Hey, and listen, the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Thank y'all so much. Ringing my bell, the comments, y'all rock my world. And if you are not a subscriber and this resonates with you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring my bell, because that way YouTube lets you know whenever I upload something new. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, thank you so much for my Sagittarius friends. Thank you for the journey that they're on, and thank you for the energies that you're surrounding them with, and the doors that you're wanting to open for them. Show us clearly, what is the PS? We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Please show us the PS. Look at her. This is your recent past. She's like, okay, I know I'm worthy of more than this. I'm worthy of this fulfillment. And it's not gender specific by any means. P.S. Look, there's that left out in the cold, right? So what's a different way that we can look at it? I'm not left out in the cold. I'm making a decision to walk away from things that no longer serve me. The way that I was brought up to think that this is the way life was. No, I'm walking away from that. That's not my life. And that's not going to be my life. My life is going to be what I decide it's going to be. So I'm walking away from the things that no longer serve me, the traditions that haven't worked in my life. I'm walking away from that. So these two cards, you've had both. You've had this one and you've had this one, right? Same card. Same card. So they're reiterating what this card, I'm not kidding you. People look at this card and it's all about lack and abandonment and feeling left out and that kind of stuff. But we can change the way we think about it. No, you know what? That doesn't work for me. So I'm going to move past that. It's a whole different way to look at it. Right here, it's about planting, is reaping and sowing and reaping, planting and pulling your harvest from it. We can only get what we plant. So if we have this attitude that spirit's not on my side, that spirit hates me, I'm in a constant battle with spirit, then we're going to continue to get more of that, whatever it is that we're focusing on. But if we can say, you know what, those things that I was taught, those experiences that I had, they didn't work for me, so I'm leaving them behind. I'm going to plant oranges. I'm tired of eating radishes, right? So we decide, what are we going to plant? Because even the guy standing at the window who's done everything right, what we do in our physical world is irrelevant if it doesn't line up with what's in our heart. So if we're doing the right thing because we think, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do the right thing. They say if I give 10%, I'll get 10-fold or 100-fold or whatever. They say if I want love, I have to give love. So let me go do something for somebody that makes them feel like it's love. Whatever those things are, but it's not in our heart, then that what we get is what's in our heart. So whenever we change our attitude about this, then we plant something different, and something different comes up. And look what it is, an emperor. He's the culmination of all the kings, right? He's got the he's resourceful like the King of Pentacles. He's intelligent like the King of Swords and very fact-based. He is inspired like the King of Wands, and he is very unconditional, loving, and emotionally intelligent like the King of Cups. So he's the king of all the kings. He's the emperor. So he has, not only does he have the money that he wants, he has the adoration that he wants, right? And he's compassionate, guys. Not everybody agrees with that. I feel like he's very compassionate. So that is your reading. I can't wait to hear in the comments what's going on with you guys. And I love you all so very, very much. And until next time, y'all go out and have a super duper day. Bye.